Hello, everyone. We are back for the next 24 to 36 hours worth of energy. I changed my camera a little bit. I hope that works and everybody can see the cards more better. Anywho, this is 24 to 36 hours worth of energy. Okay. Of things you might hear, see, or experience. Feels like, yeah. Okay. All right. So I guess we will get started. I hope everyone is well. Calling in my angels, my guides, those the highest good, please. What are the messages? What do we got going on? Hey, Kristen, welcome in. Oh, I feel good. The energy feels kind of good. Let's see what happens. Let's see what we got going on. Oh, big energy. Oh, that's why I feel good. I just seen the soul shrinker. It didn't come out, but I seen it. Icky little face. But it's the roar. The singer chalices. It's big energy for some hope and the trust and the joy and all the things. Probably after a day or two of just like, somebody's trying to handle something. It's impossible. Healing. Breaking patterns. What else? And the love giving is love received at the bottom of the deck. Adorable. It feels like adorable. Okay. I don't see the characters here. Well, it's lovey. It feels like this is a person that's trying to like manage or balance stuff that's like healing and loving. And then you got one over here that's kind of like, and there's a pattern that's trying to be broken between these two. Tell me about this. Tell me, please, about this energy. What is going on here with this? Something's uncertain. This new beginning. Really? It is a roundabout, meaning seeing something clearly, needing to get more information, because it's like an unexpected. Well, see, and that's this right here. This says like many working parts on it. And that's like this energy right here. Somebody's just trying to manage everything and healing at the same time. Hierophant. Uprooting. Catalyst. This was like breaking free from like things that have hurt you. And then you got the squirrel. It just feels like just trying to uproot. And I'm trying to figure out what it is I'm trying to say here. Okay, what? Feels like boom. Okay, what is this? What is happening? Somebody might actually be stretching, leaning forward, trying to stretch out their spine. I'm noticing that too. What is this? Get jiggy with it. Get loose with it. You got temperance. Okay. Seven of Swords. Juggling. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Wands. This feels like somebody's trying, this doesn't feel like a bad Seven of Swords. This feels like somebody's trying to keep something to themselves. Almost like somebody's going through something and they're not telling anybody about it. It feels like they're juggling with like new things and they're not going to let anybody catch on to it. They're just smiling through it. Because they're being shut out of like something here. Then you've got the Hermit trying to step forward. This person is single. There's a Hermit. Well, it's Hermit energy. Could be a Virgo. Ace of Swords. What am I saying? It feels like the Hermit's trying to come forward. And I was going to say, like, it's kind of hard for them because they're used to being by themselves. But what is this Nine of Pentacles? Well, yeah, the Nine of Pentacles with the Hermit, that would be as somebody who's like in their own energy. But they're going to, they're going to make a change. Because they're going to come forward. It feels like you're finally going to hear from the Hermit. Nine of Pentacles. Why did I say Nine of Pentacles? It was Nine of Cups. And moving to the Ten of Cups. It feels shocking. This King of Swords. It feels like, wow, I'm surprised to see you, or I'm surprised to hear from you, or it's just a surprise. You're surprised. Because this is a Hermit person. This is a person that kind of just doesn't do all of that. What's going on here? It feels like it feels like when you're going through this little thing and you're trying to keep it together and you're trying to like have a smile and do this, that, the other, the Hermit shows up with all these aces. What is this? What is this? The Crew. The Crew comes in with wow. It's why can't I spit it out? It's they show up and it's shocking because you just don't. What is this? And at the bottom of the deck, you get the dog. It feels like support shows up while you're trying to just handle and get things going, and you're shocked because you don't expect it to be the Hermit that's going to show up, and they are bringing tools. I'm bringing the tools, which the tools can be anything, but they could quite literally have tools to help you fix something. But calming, and it's a gift. You are so shocked with this communication that's coming forward from this person. It feels like you can feel the love. Then you got family and the house and the chocolate. You are completely satisfied from this because something is being done right. It elevates your mood. It feels like if you were going through something or you're feeling down or something, this Hermit person shows up and turns everything around. And they might actually bring you chocolate. Yum. And it lifts you out of negativity. And then you got the love giving, love receive. So you're like glowy. I mean, look how glowy she is. Beaming. It's interesting. They watch over you, whether you're aware of it or not. They watch over you. Okay. And the Ten of Pentacles, they've been doing it for a long time. And it's the Ten of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles. So it's like working with you, making a plan. I don't understand why it feels bigger than what it is that I'm saying. But it does feel that way. And I just feel blushy. Like my skin feels hot, like I'm blushing. Because it's just like, oh my God, I can't believe. It feels like, thank you. I needed that. So during this time frame, it's like you're just trying to get yourself out of something or feeling a certain way. And then someone who's probably part of your crew shows up and just, they make your day. That's what it feels like. And you just leave like satisfied with what happened here. The Hanged Man, it changes your perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. That's exactly what this feels like. So that's nice. That is good. I like that. Oh, and I'm still blushing and my cheeks hurt because it's cute. Death. It changes something. It definitely changes something. It permanently puts a smile on your face. I don't know. Alrighty. But at the beginning of this, before it feels like before this plays out things, and it's almost like even when I seen the gnome there, it was like they're looking and their eyebrow is raised, like something's not right. Let me fix this somehow, and then they do. They show up with their tools to fix it. Okay. All right, next time frame, please. What do we need to know what's coming in next after that? Ding. A shock. Oh, geez. Shocking. Okay. What? The fawn reaches out and himself and clean slate. It's like you're shocked, but you're ready to go. And it's the fawn himself with the, you might be blindsided by this. That's why the shock is there. What is this? What is this? What's so shocking about this? Right, it feels like that. What is this? What's going on here? Two of Cups. What? Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What is going on? No. I just heard, I love you. I honestly love you. What? What are we talking about? I'm getting like, push that down. Push that away. We don't want to know. What is this? Because it's shocking. What is this? With the cups. It definitely changes something. You've got the death card there. What is this with the fawn? And you're looking at it, and like she's looking directly at this. It's understanding it with the fawn. It's understanding the wisdom and the magic. And then even here with the himself, it's like natural. It's a life force. It's magic. What is going on with this person, this himself? No, I don't want to say it. The devil. I was just hearing hunka hunka burning love. No. I am super nervous. I don't know why. What is going on here with the devil and himself? Strength. This person can have heavy Capricorn or Leo. Ace of Pentacles. They want to offer you something that is tangible. It's a beginning of sorts. And the Wheel of Fortune. Are you kidding me? Six of Swords is to get some. Wow, with the Ace. Okay, so this has been happening. Even the last live that we did, that was the daily. There's a lot. Maybe there's just new, fresh energy coming in, or somebody's showing up acting different. And it's shocking because it's like you can't, what is happening? And if you notice here so far, there's no wands. So it feels like what I just said, I honestly love you, which could be, you know, we have friends that we just honestly love and care for. Hey, Jean, welcome in. And that's what it feels like. Like this person shows up and it's like, man, I really, and the fawn is the friend. It's like the best friend. And it's like, man, I really just, I'm stumped. But I'm not stumped, but it's stumped because what are you talking about here? What are you doing to me? Is what it feels like. What's going on here with the feminine? Because it's like, what? You love this person. You do. It feels like even if you're not telling people or anything like that, you love this person. You do. And whatever way you do love this person, and however which way it is, there is love here from the feminine to this masculine. And it's like the masculine is talking to in a tangible new beginning, but it's to get something to move forward. Okay, so what's going on here with the feminine? Clarify all of that. Family. You see this person as family. Okay, so what's going on with him? With himself? This alpha male. What can you tell me? Unexpected. I told you it's unexpected. Detour. It's a turn of events. What? Oh my God. The energy is big. Okay, what is going on with this one? He wants to win. What does he want to win here? It's a detour. It's an unexpected detour. And okay, hardship. It's taken a long time for this masculine to get over a hardship. They took the long way home. They took a long time, the roundabout. He kept doing something over and over and over and over again. And it feels like every time he's getting the turnaround and something's going over and over and over again, they end up being turned back around and it's you. It feels like that is what it is. It's like it's you. And then you're still standing, you're still there. And what? Why is it the third person? Of course. Another person might, that was so pretty. Why is it coming like that? Shield. You might hear, oh God. I don't want to read that energy. You might, just a side note there, you might hear from another person. They're saying something about this one over here. Whereas like, oh, well, beware. This person was this, that, the other. Okay. Okay. I don't know what that was. That just felt weird. And that could have been anybody. I don't know what that was. I don't know. I didn't like the energy. If it comes back out, I'll take it. But I just did not like that. Okay, what is the Wheel of Fortune with the moving forward? 6 of Swords there. Communication. Kara. Lonely. Message. The boy. It's kind of like you're telling me everything I want to hear, but are you doing it because you're lonely? It makes you nervous. It definitely makes you nervous. And they're talking about a new beginning, and it's like, what? It's the Master. It feels off because maybe you had to always like struggle with something here, and now it's like just flowing. And the love time, the I don't know. It's almost like you're wondering, like, okay, what's going on with you? Why are you, is something wrong? And then you've got like the wine with the protector and then something's deeper. Okay, so when this person is talking, it feels like something happened, or because this person doesn't normally like talk or something like that. It feels like this person's finally saying stuff and opening up about how much you actually mean to them. And it's kind of like you're sitting there like, okay, well, what's wrong? What's wrong? Like is something wrong? Do I need to know? And it's like being prepared. And then you might think like, oh, okay, this person's talking because they're drinking. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like it's been developing over time. And this person has been like guarded or shielding themselves from something developing. And then it was meant to happen this way because I was clarifying what the Wheel of Fortune and moving forward was. And it was like this whole thing's been protected and it's been under the knowing of the fawn energy. Like that's how you two come together, is through like fawn energy, which is like the best friends. And that's why you love this person, because they're like family. And this person keeps doing something. And I'm getting like, what is that with the roundabout? It took this person a long time to actually, you had to be patient with this person because they kept doing something over and over and over. And just because they were going through a hardship, they had to overcome something. Juggling, the Fool, Five of Pentacles. They needed to do something on their own. And it was like they kept juggling like new beginnings and what it was that they actually wanted to do. And so they kept doing it and they were losing out. They were lacking and disappointed. And then you've got the Moon, and they needed to get back to like Nine of Pentacles energy to be like on their own. Confusion. They needed to invest in themselves first and keep starting out there. And then they finally were able to, and now they're able to slowly offer you something. Three of Swords. They needed to pay. Okay, I see what it is. This person had past hurt. This person could have been divorced before or something like that. They needed to work through something and get up over it. I don't want to say it like that. I'm sorry. Not that they had to get over it. They needed to work through it, because it seems like when they get close to somebody, they did the same thing over again. They did the pushing away. They did all of that. And now it's like they're moving through or moving forward in a Six of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, to where it's like every time they looked back, you were there every time. Okay, so what is the ending of what's going to happen here between these two in this time frame? What is the outcome between these two? Seven of Cups. It feels loud. The World. The Decision. That was Page of Cups, but it feels like holding back. The Empress. You might be a little held back, and I did see the Five of Wands with the Queen of Wands. And you might be because your decision here is like the Three of Wands, but I'm saying held back because, as you can see, there's something holding you back from like wanting to fully dive into this. And I think it's because there's somewhere where there's a part of energy of another person around. And it's like, okay, but I've been through this before. Yeah, and then you've got the Four of Swords. But Nine of, wow. It feels like I want to sleep on it. Let me sleep on it. But then you get the Ace of Wands that like, okay, now you're texting again. You're reaching back out again. And it's Nine of Cups, 10 of Cups. So it does end good during this time frames. Okay. I don't know why I said that. But you are just kind of It feels like going with the flow. Like, okay, I'll see what happens type of thing. And it feels like because you want this one to like stand guard or protect you. You do. Okay. Oh my God, I got a song in my head and it just will not go away. It was in my head before I even started this. And I don't really want to sing it. I just can feel it in there. Okay. All right, what do we have overnight? We can talk about overnight here. I'm liking this setup. It's like you can really see the cards a lot better. I like that. Okay. All right, overnight. What do we have for overnight, please and thank you? Okay, overnight. Moving forward. You're looking at something, but there's like moving forward. You're moving forward. Something, there's been inner transformation that just won't. You're going to just keep moving forward. And then you got this oak man here. Somebody might have, the honey colored eyes. They might bite their lip. What is this? What? I heard they might have a nose exactly like that. I don't know. But their nose might be exactly like that. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. What do they want? What is this? The Tower. Making amends. Cutting to the chase. Feels like sleeping. I mean, the oak man is exactly what he is. He's oak. He's like rooted. And he might be sleepy because look, there's bags under his eyes. This might be somebody that's just tired. You're kind of like, You got the Tower. What's going on with her? With the feminine here? The Tree. You guys are the same. Like you're both like grounded. You both might be sitting by yourselves and it's like you're talking over the internet. This could be like through messages or something on the internet. Like rising above some like, what is this with the hornet's nest? It feels like something that is like a hostile thing. But it's like trying to stay positive and be positive and you're just grounded and it's like, feels like you've grown, established. It feels like moving away from that, moving away from the yuck is what it feels like. Okay, so what's going on here with the oak man? Because they're doing the same. They're talking to you. And you got the emotions within a few months. That's my nose. They're like waiting for something to pass. And it's like within a few months, there's going to be like, you're just like celebrating and building strength and just positive and feels like going with the flow. It feels freeing. It feels like potential. There's lots of potential that's going to be building here with whatever this person's chasing after or going after. Yeah, they are. They're going to be starting something in a few weeks. It's like they start to plant these seeds here. They might not even, they've learned not to. Yeah, I just seen the mountain with talking. They might not say everything because they've learned when you tell somebody your plans, something happens. But within a few weeks, they're going to start planting seeds. And then you got to wait. And then they start to grow and bloom or root after a few months. And what's the point of what I'm talking about here? It feels like you're just talking. What's happening here? So basically overnight, you're talking to somebody who's just like you. I think that's important for you to know. They're like just like you. They're rooted just like you. It feels like for the long haul or something like that. What is going on with this conversation, or what's, yeah. Queen of Swords. Okay, tell me more about this. Magician. King of Swords. I told you this person is just like you. Period. It feels like you cut away, or you're going to cut away anything that doesn't match what you're trying to manifest. And it's like he's right there. He's got his sword up. You've got your sword up and over. What is the point to this? What is this here? The Fool. You both. Oh, and then, of course, there you go. The Lovers. I mean, this could be, counterparts. Could be two air signs. Anything like that. But it's talking. It feels like you're talking. And you're liking what you're talking about because you're both the same. Okay. The World. Ace of Wands. This could be like even talking about like travel. I don't know why I don't even see any travel cards. Why am I, because the World. Okay. It feels like fixed energy. I want to say that too. Like this is fixed. Like she's not changing. And it feels like he's gotten to a point where he's like, I'm not changing either. As far as like, Jesus. It's like you're not going to change her mind about this one. And in a way, it feels like this one's finally rooted to where you're not going to change his mind either about that one. What is this? The Waiting. You got the Devil. Hey, so, oh, wow. I mean, it could be that too. It could definitely be that. I mean, it's waiting for, I want to say like fancy time or something. Two of Cups. Wow, that just slid right out. And the Lovers. And just, wow. Wow. It feels like during this time or overnight or something like happens where, I don't know, you might talk or send messages back and forth about all of that. And then you go to sleep like, yes. Wow. And then I split it up. Why do I keep saying wow? I'm just saying it feels wow because you go to sleep and you're both feeling the same, where it was like, wow, it was reciprocated. It feels like it was easy and it just went to the flow. And why is the Devil and the Ace of Wands here though? Because that is, I don't know about that. I mean, it could be being obsessed with that. It's moving into that. It could be something too, like if this isn't, you know, sexiness or whatever, and you're not doing that, it could be that it's being obsessed with moving forward in a passionate idea or something like that. But it's the Two of Cups. So to me, this really looks like, and what it feels like is really, somebody wants to move something to that level, and you're talking about it, and then all of these cards, and even with the energy, this is like a connection. We were talking about that. And it gets hot and heavy in the talking stage. And then you both go to bed feeling reciprocated, and but the person's not there with you, as you can tell. You're just going to sleep by yourself, but it feels like you're okay with that. And you got justice here. It feels like, because you're worth it. And wow, and I just split the deck, and you got the King of Swords, the Magician with the Ten of Pentacles. This person is doing the same thing as you. It's like mirroring you. And it feels like, okay, I'm going to be present for this. I'm going to show up for this. You go to bed happy. We'll just put it that way. You go to sleep with a smile on your face. The way how I heard it was the Joker in my head. Let's put a smile on your face. Yeah, that smile. You definitely do. So there's that. Okay. Alrighty. Do I have? Okay, and then I'll do them before we come back. Wow, I heard that. Why am I hearing that? All right, before we come back, please. What do we need to know? The Piper, of course. That's why I was getting it. He's playing your tune. It gets you going. But that sounds like, isn't that from a circus or something? Instead of playing your tune, oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. For some of you, there might be some of that going on in the morning. Yeah, it's a circus. Okay. This person. I don't know what this is. The Piper in Extasius with the Dark Lady. Okay. So there might be a morning time that's fun time. I don't know. For some of you, it might be. For others, it's just, wow, there's big energy here. Okay. Wow. If you're like sleeping by yourself or something, somebody has a wild dream, and it might be the masculine because you're heavily on their mind, but they might have one of those dreams, and then you got the Ace of Cups. Oh my God. So they wake up and they're just like, what was that? What just happened? Okay. I don't know what happened, but it's one of those dreams, just, hear me out on what I'm saying here. There's big energy around this, and I'm saying the dream because of Penelope's dream. But if something did happen and that did go down overnight, somebody's thinking about it the next morning and just like going back and thinking about it. There's big energy going on here. Or if you guys talked about it, it's like somebody's walking around and you're just like, just thinking about it. It feels like just thinking about it. And you get the Piper. What's the Piper's deal? The Woman. Okay, what is it? Wow. Just indulging and just ready, aim, fire. This person is stuck on you. They want it's a slingshot. This person wants to merge with you. And uproot, roundabout. It's almost like, okay, well, I'll be back. It feels like I'll be back. What's going on with the feminine here? This almost feels like you've got a masculine that's like, whistle while you work. But it's because they got a little pep in their step. The stars. It's kind of like she's doing the same thing where it's like almost like you're both daydreaming about each other. So if something did happen or whatever, it's like you're both thinking about the events from the previous night. If not, there was a dream and a dream happened. And it was kind of like the same type of dream. But then you've got, it's a coin toss. It could go either way. Why is she feeling low about it? Oh. It feels like because somebody was trying to be disciplined and not. And now somebody left and they're like, well, it could change. They could come back or maybe they won't. But it feels like not trying to get too excited until they know everything and have clarity. And it's like it's kind of up in the air. And then it changes. Status. Block. It feels like calm down. Calm down. Calm your thoughts. Because it's like the feminine in this is kind of like, well, that was fun. Yeah, that was, I'm daydreaming about it because it was so fun. Or, they had the dream and it was like, yep, that's fun. All right. That was just, glad that happened in my dream space. I'm not really in, it feels like that. And it's kind of like, and if that wasn't it, and they came and they did that, and then it's like they leave and you're just like, yeah, well, that was fun. I guess I'll see them the next time they want to come back around. But it's like, calm down because it's not what it seems. That they're coming back. It's the Six of Pentacles, or Six of Cups, Temperance, and the Fool and Justice. There is going to be balanced communication throughout the day. And then you got the Sun with this Emperor. And they feel the same exact way. And what is going on? It's kind of like you're sitting there and you're freaking out. You're going through this complete tailspin, freaking out, like thinking like this isn't going to happen, and da 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 da, and da 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 da. And then it's like they reach out in one way or another, and you get all this happy, and it's balanced communication. It's going back and forth. And you got this Emperor where the Emperor is like reciprocating with you. They send you a message, you send one back, and then they send one back again. And it's like, okay, there's so much movement underneath this deck. And it's kind of like, oh, I thought they were going to leave, but they didn't. It feels like because you did, I don't know. It feels like something changes. And I don't know. It's kind of like the piper goes and does the pipering, like puts it out there, and you catch it. Whether if it's in a dream or if it's from what actually happened. And some sort of move happens, you do something in the energy, and then you hook this one. And then you're going throughout the day, like dreaming about it, or, like daydreaming, going back, thinking about the dream. Like if you've ever had a really intense dream and then you just keep playing it over and over and over again, or it actually happened and you're just thinking about it. And then you instantly go into this place of, oh my gosh, this person isn't going to call me again. Oh, that's not even going to happen. And you start going down that path. And then it's like, ding, they start messaging you. And it's kind of like, oh, you want to see me again? or they start messaging you and talking to you if it was in a dream, and then they're talking to you differently. But it's kind of like what you don't know is they had the same type of dream about you. I really hope I'm making sense, but that's what it's really coming off as. So it's just like, hold on. It feels like, calm down. It's okay. You like hooked the piper from some sort of seduction you did. And it's coming through because that literally says up there, it's the unconscious power of wisdom. You kind of, you got them in that type of a way. This is, I'm not even gonna kid around. This is like heavy sexual energy. It's heavy on whatever way, how it happens. It happened. And you're both feeling it. So you wake up tomorrow in that type of energy. Well, the next day you wake up and you're just kind of, before we come back, you're kind of like, what just happened? And it feels like you're both like that. Like, what just happened to me? How did this? Okay, I can work with that, is what it kind of feels like. Okay, so I guess I will leave it there on that note. And I will get with Jean and see if she wants to come back for the questions. I'll put out a notification for that. Thank you guys so much for coming in and being here with us. And I will speak with you guys later. Bye, guys.